Hey, howdy, my name's Mark and we're here in St. Petersburg, Florida. This is my 23-foot 1967 Dorsett fairlong offshore California boat that has been completely rebuilt from the bottom of the keel all the way through the whole boat. Brand new gel coat, brand new bottom paint. There's been no blisters on the boat. Everything that can be removed was and replaced. Brand new rub rails, all new bottom paint. The angle of the rudder, the angle of the propeller shaft was changed because it was pointing too far straight down when we took it out of the water. It was standing too far down. We called it the egg beater. Now it's all got a 13/8 propeller, custom everything. The strut is made of 3/8 stainless steel and will never ever break. Brand new dive ladder. Everything is through bolted on the rub rail, no screws, all through bolted with stainless bolts, nuts, all new non-skid, all marine plywood on the deck, which is new, been gel coated underneath and fiberglassed and gel coated on top. It's just a little dirty from a tree. We have custom engine cover. Made it big enough so you can sleep when you're offshore. Dual batteries, custom. None of this was here when the boat was bought. All this is custom made. Porthole, all hatch cover, everything. Got the good throttles instead of the outboard throttles. Got separate clutch and gas. Of course, dual batteries. Got a nice custom electrical panel on the inside, all mahogany. Hope there's enough light in there. There you go, bro. Mahogany. Everything replaced in here, all the plywood, beefed up, put new supports for the overhead, for the above deck. These were never in here before, so I've added these and added the little rub rails, of course, here, dive ladder. Plenty of gobs of storage below the bunks on each side, and a lot of options. People can do a lot of different things with what's left with this boat. There's room all the way in the bow that I did not fill in with foam because I thought that maybe somebody might want to make a storage out of it. There's foam below the deck right here where we're standing. I foamed that in. There's foam all around the fuel tanks. There's two 40-gallon fuel tanks below deck that are wrapped in fiberglass and then all completely encased in foam. And also below deck, all the way in the back, there are two that I'm guessing that holds probably about 15 gallons of water each, so you got about 30 gallons of fresh water. 318 Chrysler, completely rebuilt, runs great, brand new carburetor. You can fuel this boat from any side. You don't have to wait for that guy to get out of the way so you can get to that one gas pump. Here's your fuel fills. Here's one here, and there's one exactly on the other side over there. This is where you flush the engine out. This little plug right here. This is where you put your garden hose from your house to flush the engine out, and then you open this, open that little valve, and it allows the water to go through the engine and get rid of the salt water, because we're here in Florida and we're in salt water. It's got a nice crossover line between two tanks, electric fuel pump, and so there's no worries about anything mechanical going wrong there. Brand new carburetor, electronic ignition, freshwater cooled engine, a good sea strainer for the like a regular boat would have, the sea strainer, and where you can pull a little basket out and get the grass out and whatever that you might pick up while you're cruising along.
What year is this block?
The block is like about an 86, 1986, 318.
Roller bearings.
Rollers, yep. Got brand new everything inside.
Did you have any particular problems with this motor when you first set it up with this electrical or carburetor?
Only with the carburetor, and I figured out that it was a gasket. After I bought a brand new carburetor, that's okay because I wanted a new carburetor anyway. I just had an incorrect gasket going between the carburetor and the intake manifold.
And you had some problems with the coil originally?
But that was not, that was the original owner, and he did not put a ballast resistor in for the coil.
That's what's
And that's what the problem was. As soon as you put that in, no more problem.
Good running motor though?
Good running engine, runs great.
How many miles to the gallon you figure?
I'm guessing about maybe around 3 or so. About 3 miles per gallon. And then she'll go, and it's an offshore boat. Nice high safe gunnels. And I've been offshore in 6-foot waves sleeping in this boat, and she rides like a dream. And what else can I tell you? Everything below deck has been completely redone, gel coated. I added stiffeners and stringers. There's a little water in here because I was washing. I got a wet shop back it out of there. Automatic bilge pump, new compass.
How's it ride?
Rides great.
Is it a dry boat?
It's dry boat, yes. It's a dry boat.
I see you have some custom gunnels back here.
This back here is now this is all full of foam in here on both sides also. Filled this all with foam, both sides. And let's see what else. She's so basic but it's what, brand new bimini. And everything is looking at right there is all built. I built everything. And I don't think I would change anything. If it was going to be me, what I would do is I would probably put on a high-rise intake manifold and get another 500 RPMs out of her and then repitch the propeller and get another propeller. A little bit bigger, push a little more water.
What size prop would you recommend for that motor in this boat?
But to get more RPMs out of her after you put the high-rise on, simple job, I would put on a 1410 propeller.
3-blade, 4-blade?
3. I love this boat. Trying to think of anything else I could say. There's room for anybody's ideas on there, on that boat. The cuddy's huge. An 8-foot person can just stretch out in there and sleep like a baby.
Where was the boat built, Mark?
In California.
And what was the
Dorsett. Dorsett, a 1967 Dorsett fairlong offshore. It was a stern drive. It is now an inboard. I drove it across Florida. Not on a trailer. In the water. Lived on it for years. A custom boat. The keel's been extended to accommodate for the different angle of the engine. Since we lowered it down farther, it was just standing way up too high.
Was that keel, that short keel, was that in there, or was that added because it went inboard?
It's only about maybe a foot or so it was lengthened. Other than that, it was there.
Oh, so that was added to it.
I added about 1 foot to the existing. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you, that sure is a beefy lower end on this boat.
Yeah.
Bottom looks in great shape, Mark. I remember when you first got this boat.
It was kind of rough.
You've
just a few blisters when I first got it.
Done a nice job with it, and I like your custom drains there.
Yeah, those were good. And Kelly on his Mako, he's going to change his to that.
And what size drain is that?
I think that's 1.25 inches.
1.25 inches. No need to plug them since you're above the water.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're going to go ahead and stick it in the water and give it a dry run here, give it a little sea trial.
Yep.
I understand you're selling it today.
Yep, I'm going to try to sell it today. Taking a guy out to check it out and go for a run, and hopefully we won't hit the sandbar.
Well, thanks, Mark, for your tour. It's a beautiful boat.
All right, thank you very much.